Hi, welcome to the Weather Gurus weekend weather update for the US and beyond. This is May 23rd, 2021, and we're here and we're going to first start off with our tropical update. As you know, the hurricane season begins in the Northern Hemisphere from June 1st and lasts through November 30th. And so, even though we're not quite in officially June 1st, we already have a system here, a subtropical system that's moving to the northeast of Bermuda Islands in the Atlantic Ocean and is continuing to accelerate further out here. So this is our first name system, and this is Tropical Storm Ana. And let me give you the latest details on Ana. Maximum sustained winds currently holding at 45 miles an hour. The minimum central pressure is 1,006 millibars, located at 37.5 degrees north and 60.5 degrees west. 35.7 degrees north, 60.5 degrees west. Movement is at northeast at 10 knots or 12 miles an hour. So it's quickly accelerating into the cooler latitudes of the North Atlantic Ocean here. But Ana has transitioned to a tropical storm. It was a subtropical storm. It's now 340 miles northeast of Bermuda. Once again, there are no coastal watches or warnings in effect. There was a tropical storm watch in effect for Bermuda yesterday, but that was discontinued as Ana continues to pull further away from the island. Tropical storm force winds only extend out about 60 miles from the center, so it's a very compact system. And it's expected to dissipate by Monday. So that's the good news. It's going to dissipate by tomorrow. It's not expected to be around much longer. Like I said, it's moving into an environment of lower sea surface temperatures, drier air, and increasing wind shear. All those factors should cause the complex cyclone to lose strength and ultimately open up into a trough in about 24 to 36 hours. In fact, some of the models are suggesting that the storm could dissipate even sooner than that, probably tonight. By midnight tonight, this storm will be history, and it'll be absorbed by a cold front on Monday. And it's going to be an increase in forward speed, possibly up to 20 knots, motion into the northeast here. And so, like I said, that's been the wind history of it. Some tropical storm force gusts, some gales were felt yesterday, early morning yesterday on Bermuda, on the east and north facing beaches of Bermuda. But that didn't last long, and the system pulled away. Surf was a little bit choppy, but nothing crazy or anything, nothing tropical storm force at all. The next advisory will be at 11 a.m. Eastern Atlantic Standard Time for tropical storm Ana. The next name on the list will be Bill. So Bill is the next name on the list for the Atlantic Basin. Now let's get back into the contiguous 48 United States, 48 states here and tell you what's going on. We have some showers here in the middle of the country, from Dallas to Austin to Houston, Texas, on through Oklahoma City. And these showers will continue, as this was also part of a remnant low that came in from the Gulf of Mexico northwest yesterday. It came ashore. It wasn't a tropical depression or anything, just kind of like a remnant low, brought some gusty winds, maybe of 20 to 25 miles an hour. But showers will continue, and that will raise the flood threat for areas from Dallas to Shreveport, Louisiana, down into Lake Charles and over toward New Orleans. So there will be flood advisories issued for Monday for these areas that they just had soaking the last couple of days here. They've gotten 8 to 10 inches of rain, flooding in some of the creeks and bayous down there in south central Texas and Louisiana. Now, up north in the northern Rockies, we'll continue to see snow for Montana, the Yellowstone Park, Jackson Hole, down in the Salt Lake City, and some of the higher elevations there for snow. There's still been snow falling there. There's been rain falling in the mountains of Nevada, north of Carson City and Elko, and over toward the Sierra Nevada range, heading into Truckee. There's been rain and snow combination. Seattle looks great, clear and calm. The northeast looks great, clear and calm down into the southeast. Temperatures will be hot as we're still under a ridge of high pressure, and showers are riding around that ridge called ridge runners. So look for temperatures to be from 80 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit from all the way up the East Coast, from Jacksonville up to Raleigh, Washington, D.C., New York, Boston. It's going to be hot and humid in the central, from St. Louis to Chicago to Indianapolis to Columbus, Ohio, and Cleveland. It will continue to be hot as long as we're under that bubble ridge of high pressure that does not look to be breaking down anytime soon throughout the rest of this week. So, also, we marked the 10-year anniversary of the deadly Joplin tornado. Joplin, Missouri tornado was one of the first tornadoes to be an one of the ones to be an EF4, EF5 tornado. And Joplin tornado was an EF5 tornado that swept through Joplin, Missouri on May 22nd, 2011. And so this tornado was absolutely deadly for the Joplin, Missouri area there. And we saw a clear hook echo on the radar, and it was one of the few EF5 tornadoes that we've had of this intensity, which is the strongest intensity on the enhanced Fujita scale that you can have. And it's been 10 years since that tornado hit, and 10 years since we've had an EF5 tornado in America make a direct hit on a town. And so that's just marking the anniversary of that. And Wednesday, we have a total lunar eclipse coming. A total lunar eclipse is coming May 26th on Wednesday. So you want to rise and shine early for that, for the total lunar eclipse. It will be visible this time in more so the South Pacific region. So Australia, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, the Fiji, Tongan Islands, French Polynesia, you will see all of the eclipse. The areas in Hawaii, also as well, and part of Alaska. Now, those areas that will see the partial eclipse at moon set will be areas in eastern United States. Those who will see a partial eclipse at moon rise will be more over toward Russia, China, Mongolia, India. And no eclipse will be visible, it looks like, from Eastern Africa up into the Middle East, up into Europe, and over toward the Baltic states. No eclipse will be visible for that. So I'm sorry for you guys that live in those areas, but elsewhere the eclipse might be visible for us here. Total lunar eclipse. So that will be, the moon will turn red blood moon, and it will be absolutely fabulous. So keep an eye out for that coming into this town and city near you. So, excuse me. Also, the heat in the storms, near record heat in the Northeast, will continue. We could have temperatures in the 90-degree mark in both Philadelphia and Baltimore. It will break some records here. The old record for Atlantic City, New Jersey was 91 degrees back in 1992. We may break 94. They broke 94 degrees yesterday. That was a record. Bridgeport, Connecticut, 87 degrees. They broke a record of 85 degrees Fahrenheit. And some other, Kennedy Airport in New York, they tied a record at 94 degrees yesterday on Saturday. And so temperatures will continue to be hot. As like I said, they run around that front, that high pressure, sinking air creates heat. And the showers will be way to the north in Ottawa, Montreal, Canada, and just to the north in northern Michigan. Those showers that you need to cool you off during the heat. But the relief is coming. You're going to endure another week this week, Monday through Friday, the Northeast and the Midwest, of 80 to 90 degree heat before relief comes and that jet stream begins to buckle a little bit. That ridge begins to buckle a little bit, and we'll get some showers and storms in here. So this has been your weekend weather update for May 23rd, 2021. Thank you for joining me once again, and I'll see you very soon. Be sure to hit subscribe.